Good morning guys. I'm Elle. Welcome back to my channel, or should I say good evening, good evening. Today I'm going to be sharing my family nighttime routine. So taking you through step by step everything we do to wind down at the end of the day and get the kids ready for bed. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you hit subscribe. I do a lot of routine videos and cleaning videos, and I'm all about minimalism and intentional living. So my evening routine actually starts with a nightly cleaning routine, which I put up last week on my channel. So if you missed that video, I will go ahead and have it linked down below so you can watch that after. But once all my cleaning is done, it is time to burn off some steam with the kids. Are we going to the park, Bee? So our dog Eleanor needs to be walked anyways, and the kids usually need to burn off a little bit of steam, so double win. Usually when we're at the park, the kids will chase Ellie around or they'll play tag, and I'll push Brighton on the swing. Sometimes she likes kind of crawling around. This particular night, there was a lot of kids at the park, so I had Ellie on the leash by me, but we went for a little bit of a walk, so she still got some exercise. Once we're back, it's time to have a bath. I love using the Sud Bud. It smells so good. When all three kids are out of the bath, I start lotioning Brighton up and getting her ready for bed first, and the boys play in their room, get their pajamas on, and they can read some books while they're waiting for me. I still use a sleep sack with Brighton, just for safety and a little bit of extra warmth. And I'm also still nursing Brighton. Some nights she likes to nurse quite a bit before bed. Sometimes she just wants to be rocked and suck her thumb like you can see her doing here. You can also see Ellie creeping in the back. She always has to be involved. You know, Brighton is 15 months now, and I probably should end nursing, but knowing that it's my last baby, and it's a really great bonding with Brighton and I'm still nursing for now. So once we're all done and she's sleepy, I give her some kisses and put her in her crib. Bernie always overlooks the process to make sure that I'm doing it safely and to his satisfaction. And then I pick him up, call Ellie out of the room, and get going on the rest of the night. So in this particular night, I had some laundry that finished in the dryer, and I had to fold that and put that away. So while Ford was reading a book to Cohen, I could kind of listen, help him if he needed some help, and get some laundry folded. Once the laundry's done and the boys are ready, they've brushed their teeth, then it's time to tuck them in. So Ford likes sleeping on the top bunk, so that's his bed, and I get him all settled. He likes to sleep with about 10 million stuffed animals, and he has a very particular order that they all like to be in. And once he's all settled down, then I go ahead and tuck Cohen in. And lately, as a way to wind down after we've said our prayers and stuff, is to do a little bit of a nighttime meditation. I'm going to be talking about this app a little bit later, not sponsored, but I use it for myself. But I've been loving the Sweet Dreams meditation for the kids. It's a good way for me to wind down. It's a good way for the kids to wind down. And actually, if you watch Cohen there at the bottom, there's a lot of fidgeting and squirming and moving that happens, but it's just a 7-minute meditation. And by the end of it, I have a 100% success rate with both of them being fast asleep. So it's just a really great peaceful way for them to fall asleep. And the meditation takes them through their imagination, takes them through their 5 senses, takes them through their body, and just helps them wind down. It's really, really incredible. Once that's done and all the kids are down, I go ahead and close the curtains, make sure the doors are locked for the end of the day. And then I feed Ellie. So Ellie is 11 and a half years old and she's on quite a bit of medication. She had cancer last year, and so she's on some preventative painkillers and anti-inflammatories. Her hips are getting pretty bad, so she has about 5 different pills. So I give her those in pill pockets as well as her dinner. And while that's happening, I go ahead and make myself a cup of tea. At nighttime, I like to use this cup, which actually was my grand's, and so every time I drink from it, I think of, spending time at her cottage. And my favorite nighttime tea to wind down is Valerian Nights by David's Tea. It is so calming, and it actually does make me sleepy. I also get myself a big glass of water just to make sure that I'm hydrated enough if I didn't get enough water throughout the day. Usually when I go upstairs, Eleanor is already up there waiting for me, and I run a bath every night. I can't fall asleep unless I've had a bath. My favorite one lately has been the Dr. Teal's Balance and Calm, but Dr. Teal's has a whole bunch of different types, and you only need a little bit and you get a nice foaming bath that smells amazing. Also, tonight I'm using the Juice Beauty Prebiotics. It's an exfoliant. Juice Beauty is vegan, their packaging is eco-friendly, and their products are exquisite. This is an exfoliating mask, like I said, so you just rub it on for about 30 seconds and then you let it sit for the enzymes to exfoliate your skin. And I have noticed my skin has been super, super bright, and it's evened out my complexion. I've been using it for about 2 months now, maybe 3 months, about once a week, but you can use it, I think, up to 2 times a week. It's really, really great. So I just sip on my tea while I'm waiting for my bath to run, and I listen to my wind down playlist. So that app that I was telling you about before, it's called Relax Melodies. There's a free version and a paid version. There's all these different sounds that you can customize into your own mixes. And so I create one called Deep Sleep with Tones that I sleep with at night, and then I wind down with a Zen wind down. But you see, they also have all these meditations for all different aspects. My favorite one to do at night is the Yoga Nidra. They've got 2 different Yoga Nidras. They have another one, there's a pain relief one you can see that I use when I have migraines. These meditations are so good. I've been using them a lot to help me fall asleep at night. So I just soak in the bath and listen to my Zen wind down mix. And then when I'm done in the bath, it is time to turn in for the night. So I like to set my clothes out the night before. It just helps me to, get into my workout gear first thing in the morning. I have a higher chance of actually working out. And then I like to moisturize with a little bit of lip balm and some lotion, and then get into bed with a nice book. I need to tell you about this pillow. I will have it linked down below. It's not expensive, but it's got a concave in the middle and then these wings on the end. So there's a high and low neck support. But if you're a tummy sleeper or a side sleeper, it is perfectly ergonomically concaved so that your neck is supported, but you also have a resting place for your arm. It's so good. I like to sleep with a pillow between my knees too, and as soon as I get up on the bed is when Bernie usually joins me for some scratches, and then he sleeps right next to me all night long. I've been trying to read my ebook every night, again, as a way to kind of relax and wind down while I'm listening to that wind down music. And once I feel my eyes getting heavy, I go ahead and put on my deep sleep meditation and tell my Google to turn my lights out. And that's it. We've got Ellie usually sleeps in the bathroom. Who knows why? That's just where she likes to sleep. And Bernie usually sleeps. He'll crawl up by my back as soon as I've fallen asleep. I hope you guys liked today's PM nighttime routine. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you're not currently subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider hitting the subscribe button, and also make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'm on there all the time. I'm at Elle.Lindquist. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!